Hi everyone, Jen Schreier, guest lecturer this week. Briefly, I want to add some information to this week's readings on collecting marketing data and information. As you learn this week, there's two main sources and research options for collecting data, secondary and primary. Let's start with secondary. Listed on your screen are the four main sources. First, internal data sources. They are generally past studies and past research that have been collected internally. Next are government sources such as grants and different studies conducted by the government and other entities. Then there's books and periodical sources and commercial sources. Remember, all these are past information that's been collected, usually that you buy or you research from previously conducted information. There's some pros and cons. First, the pros, they're generally very inexpensive and quick, as well as give you a very broad overview. Some of the cons are the data may not be fresh and may be too broad. The second option is primary data collection. Primary data collection such as direct observation, focus groups, surveys, and experiments. Now remember, focus groups can be online or in person, and surveys, which can take into account demographics, psychographics, and all other variables that can go into surveys and experiments. Some of the pros for primary are very specific data, it can be tailored, and it's very fresh and relevant. Some of the cons are it's expensive and maybe too much information to process, and how do you track and organize it? How do you make sure the data is useful? You need to make sure that you have a plan for this. Otherwise, your research and your information could be wasted and not being able to be used to its full ability. So which do you choose? There's a lot of information out there that one can research, whether it be primary or secondary. You need to make sure whoever is collecting and conducting the research is the appropriate person to step back, take a look, and evaluate it. Think about where your goal is, what is most effective, what will provide the best results for the information that you're looking for. All of these things must be taken into account and must be decided before deciding between primary or secondary research or a combination of the both.